What's up, you guys? Ryan here from WorthThatCash.com. Thank you for clicking this video and giving us some of your time. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Owlet Smart Sock 2. Get a good look at that. So a little bit of background. Our son was born 10 weeks premature and he spent 52 days in the NICU. And when a kid spends 52 days in the NICU, they get used to a lot of routines, and parents get used to a lot of things that are available in the NICU, such as the nurses always being there and the monitors always monitoring your child 24/7. And we got really used to this. So one of the things that they tried to break you from when it's time to take your baby home is becoming what's called a monitor watcher, right? You rely on these monitors to tell you everything about your baby, the heart rate, your blood pressure, your pulse oximetry, or what is often called O2 sats, and then they just tell you everything about your baby. And if there's any dip, all these beeps, all these alarms go off, and then everybody rushes in to see what's wrong, make sure everything's okay with your baby. Well, when you bring your baby home, you don't have that anymore. So we're looking for a solution, and we found the Owlet Smart Sock 2. So this is, I unwrapped it, this is the whole sock. This is the size 2 for 1 to 4 months. This one's gonna fit your 1 to 4 months. And you can see underneath that it has the monitoring system. You can see the light, and then this circular part. This is what goes on the top of your baby's foot. And it also, this is the base station. I have unplugged the base station, but I'll get into more of that later. So what is the Smart Sock 2? The Smart Sock 2 is gonna monitor your baby's heart rate, and it's gonna monitor your O2 sats on your baby, basically the oxygen that is perfusing through your baby's body. So it's so simple to use. You basically, like I said, the circular part goes on top of your baby's foot. You wrap this around the bottom, and then this velcros together, right? This part goes around the back of the baby's ankle on top of the foot, and then sits just like that over your baby's foot. So your heel would be right here, foot, heel, going through, and toes. Very simple to use, very easy to set up. And then it syncs with the base station, no problem. So it is harmless. I wouldn't recommend leaving it on for extreme periods. Just, you don't want to leave anything on your baby for extreme periods. You don't want to wear the baby's skin down. But it's very harmless to the baby. It does so much for the parents. It's going to help you with your anxiety. Especially, like I said, when it comes time to bring the baby home, you'll start hearing all these stories about SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome. Babies just, it almost seems like spontaneously just dying, and parents want to do everything they can to make sure that their baby's safe and secure. So this Smart Sock has done so much for us in helping us with our anxiety as far as him sleeping and possibly rolling over on his face and not being able to help himself. So what I want to do is take you guys inside the app, and I want to show you what all that you can do in it, exactly how it looks in the app. I feel this is a very important thing for product reviews, because so many products come out now have apps that go with it, and you don't really know what goes on inside the app. You just buy the product and then you download the app and you're trying to learn as you go, and something you've never even seen before. Like, is this something easy to navigate? Where do I find troubleshooting? All these things. So I'm gonna take you inside the app right now and I'll show you how it's done. All right, so I'm gonna take you right inside the app. We're gonna check on the live readings. So here we go. Click down arrow, and it's gonna show you our heart rate and our oxygen level. Active live readings going on right now. It'll show you fluctuations. Then we're gonna click our side menu over here, and it's gonna say if you have any more questions, you can click on these contents. They have a ton of info in here. So we're just gonna go back, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna check to see how the ratings have changed. All right, so now we're gonna go up. Over. I don't like notifications, so I turn these off, and then we're going to go over and we're going to check our sock. And you can see on the bottom left, our sock is green, so therefore that means that it's charged. It is good to go. If you click that sock while this is still on your baby, it's going to ask you if you want to stop monitoring. You cancel, obviously, no. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and cancel. All right, and then now we're going to go and check out some more, how that works, your account, your settings, troubleshooting, support. There's tons of support. There's tons of info. We're going to check out some settings. So now these notifications, you got a blue notification and a yellow notification. If you get a blue notification, that means that the baby might not be in range of the base station, or the person or something might be blocking the signal. But usually this is nothing too serious to cause any concern. If you get a yellow notification, then the sock might be in the wrong foot. It's not sized correctly. It might be too snug. Something is just wrong with the sock, and you just need to go and fix it for your baby. So why would you change the settings? Well, if you don't change the settings, these guys can go off a lot. If you pick your baby up and you take him across the house to change him, or her, it's going to go off, and then you're going to have a lullaby playing, and then it's going to be highly annoying that these are just going off all the time. So I turned down the sensitivity for these bad boys. Now for the red alarm, which is the serious alarm, they will not let you turn that down for obvious reasons. That is not something you want to mess around with. All right, so we're going to go back, and we're going to go into the settings again in the troubleshooting section, and just to go back over the colors with you guys one more time, you can see base station colors right there, fourth from the bottom up, and then it shows you, so blinking green, you're getting a good reading. You got the white means charging, you got the yellow, which I've already explained, and you've got blue, which I've already explained with connectivity, and then you've got the red. The red is Mr. Serious. This is the one you take very, very seriously. All right, so now we're going to go back, and then we're going to check his readings one more time. So we're going to go back in. You can see we're back down to 131, oxygen. So right now I have it plugged in, and it's white. There's a white light because my sock is charging right now at the moment. But this light will change to green if you take your sock out and it starts picking up readings on your baby, then it will change to green, so it turns off. So this is actually the button on the bottom, this circular piece. So if you have it set on a table and you press the top, it turns on, and you can see right now it's green. It's looking to see if the sock is on the baby, and it's not, so it's not going to pick up a reading. There are ways to test through the app, but it's hard to do with the my phone, and then I have to go through the app, and it's hard to do. But I do go through the colors like I showed you in the app. But there are ways to test the sounds, so you can see the light, you can hear the sound, you can know what to look out for when it actually does go yellow, which is a lullaby, or red, which is a scary alarm that you will get your ass up and go check your baby for. They do have newer, updated monitoring systems, one that's actually a camera now and everything too, if you want to go that route. If you're not and you're just comfortable with having something wrapped around your baby's foot to monitor your baby, it's done tremendous things for us. Go check it out. All right, guys, Owlet Smart Sock 2.